remove.
Hi everyone. A little glitch there. Hi everyone. I'm Viviane Heller, and I'm here with Linda de Gonzalez and Diana Boles, also known as Oil Painter. And this is the Akashic Adventures. I'm so happy to see you all here. Um, we are simulcasting, uh, and tonight Diane is not simulcasting, but we always I simulcast together. So um, please remember to subscribe to our 3 channels, which are listed under this description of this video, and hit the like button and also leaving a message after making a comment. Leaving a comment after the live stream is always appreciated and helps us a lot. And a reminder, we all offer private readings, and also the information how to reach us is in the description of the video. And I want to say quick hi to a lot of people here. Uh, Venus, Brina, Diane G, thanks so much for all you do for us. And Diane G also has a lovely channel, so you may also post your channel. Red Dragon is here. Maria has perfect health. Nathan, Julie, Joe Megan, Mango Unicorn. Oh my God, so many nice people. CJ. I hope I'm not missing anyone. I was gonna say Linda de Gonzalez is here. I see your name in the chat.
Yeah, watch out for bad girl. She's a bad girl.
Yeah, Kat is here. Yeah, and as you probably noticed, oh, Emily Lawrence is here. Always nice to see you, Emily. Leah, and I guess you see the banner. We are asking you all to type #read to join the giveaway. So, and if you're chosen by randomly chosen, you will please be asked to say hi in the chat. Make sure you're here for your questions so you get a reading. So, great. So I guess that's everybody, and I would like to take a couple of deep breaths and I'll read the protection prayer and open the records before. Oh, hi Stephanie. So let's take a couple, 3 deep breaths and hold it at the top for a couple of seconds and release all the stress from the day and all energies that don't serve your highest good. Hi Nivra. Okay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. Thank you. Now I'm going to open the records. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. We ask the Akashic Records Masters to assist us in assessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, highest timeline, and greatest good for all. And with this said, this group and those watching the replay are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. I'm going to read this twice silently. The records are now open, and I see Angela Hunter just joined us, Jane, Rossi, and reminder, please type hashtag read, no space in between, to enter the giveaway to be randomly chosen for reading. Haiku with me is here too. I talk too much. Like, say something, ladies. Sorry, I took over and talk too much.
Um, we've got just a second here. We've got 17 entries
Mm-hmm.
in the giveaway.
Yeah. Hi,
So
Cheryl.
if we want, we can start drawing now. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
don't have any. We don't have any music, so sing to yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw three,
Yeah.
and
Three at a time.
Putting on the rib.
and Stephanie.
Oh, hi, Stephanie.
Stephanie, please enter your question into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
When we call your name,
And
please enter your question into the chat as quickly as you can. And Maria. Okay, and the last person for this round. No, it's not Wanda. I know. CJ. Okay. So stick your questions in the chat so we can start reading for you. Oh dear, I have a blank screen all of a sudden. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Shh, Wanda, whatever it is you're doing with screaming, Am I frozen?
uh,
A little bit.
you were for a second, but we were still able to hear you. So you're good.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I've got a brand new modem, or brand new modem, and
Mm.
we'll
Maybe
just
it's
do our
just
best to
me.
carry on.
Maybe it's just
Do we have Stephanie?
Yes. Let me just get it. I believe it
Stephanie's
might be solar
question there. I
flare.
got it. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
hey,
Pirate.
Got it. And
hey,
Maria and hi, Katie.
I've been
Yeah, I think
getting
Wanda
frozen
wants her reading.
time.
Okay, just
It's
hold on.
feisty.
I gotta go.
That's okay. Go ahead and get Wanda.
She's arguing with the budgies about who's reading.
Yeah, my sometimes when I'm on Zoom calls, I get
Yeah, I know I'm glitching. I don't know why. I
just
have an unstable internet
maybe
connection.
just maybe just the solar
Who
flares.
knows?
yeah major solar flares.
Could be. Okay. So Maria waiting for your question and CJ waiting for your question.
Okay,
We've
I got
got
Maria's
Stephanie.
question. We just need CJ's
You
question.
got Maria's? Okay.
Okay.
CJ, are you still here?
there are other lives going on. So I hope he didn't leave. CJ. Oh, CJ said he wrote it. Okay, let me find it then. Okay. All right, I found it, CJ. Thank you. All right.
It's just,
All right. I'll start
Jacqueline,
that.
Jacqueline, it's just my, well, CJ wrote it, she said. Okay, hold on
Yeah,
for a
I
second.
found
I
it.
can't see.
Thank you. I already found it.
Yeah, Jacqueline, it's just my internet connection that's unstable. The rest of my life is like so boring.
I have everything stable at the moment. My life is chaos. Internet is crazy sometimes, and what else
Oh,
to do. So anyway, all right.
okay.
Hi,
CJ,
Stephanie.
I'm looking. And I'm looking.
I
We've
already,
got Stephanie, we've got Maria. CJ says she
I
typed
already got
in, but I
CJ.
can't find it.
I already selected.
Oh, you got
I
CJ.
already.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay, all right. I'm just having, I guess there's more than just my internet connection that's unstable.
Yep.
That's good. Maybe it made me laugh. That's good.
Oh, so don't be surprised.
Uh-oh.
CJ, I see you typed it again. Thank you, but I got you. Hi, Michelle, and hi, Tamar. All right, get serious now. All right. Okay, so let me go. Stephanie, we'll start with you, Stephanie. Yeah, one that's got a lot of energy tonight too. So, all right, Stephanie, you want a message from the masters, and hi, Brina. I'm not sure if I said hi to you before.
It's all Wanda's
Yeah. Okay, so all right, Stephanie, message from the masters. The first thing that I see is a notebook, open notebook, but it's just like fanning to the pages. It's a blue cover notebook. Now I see you writing on this notebook. You're using one of those calligraphy pens, those specialty, what you call a fountain pens. Yes, they dip them in ink and you use them. They're special for calligraphy. I just saw the word creativity being written. And underneath that, express yourself. Now I see color pencils, and it's just more about creativity. And watercolors. So they want you to do something that is creative. They're suggesting you do something creative and express yourself, something that will bring you joy. And now they're showing me something different. You are walking on grass and playing with a soccer ball. It's more random. Have fun, play and have fun. I see you putting your baseball cap on. And you're still outside, you're running and just running, being playful and having that free spirit kind of a attitude, just going with the flow and just enjoying the moment. And then I heard time passes by fast. And make sure to enjoy each minute of it. And I see playing even more now. You're holding a, those toys to make giant bubbles. You're just being a kid and playing outside. Yeah, and I see you riding on a sidewalk with using chalk and writing play. So yeah, the message is here for you from your masters to use your creativity and have fun, enjoy the moment and enjoy every minute of it, and I'll say be present. I'm not seeing hi Earth and hi Gerald, nice to see you. And Play Love Remember is here too. Michelle, Venus. Oh, Venus left. Take care, Venus. Thank you so much for being here. And Linda will be back soon. She got disconnected, but she'll be back soon. Let's see. Earth, hi, nice to see you. Okay. Oh, okay. I see, Stephanie. You're saying you did a lot of watercoloring drawing while growing up and stopped with after some negative experiences. The message resonates with me. Oh, I'm so glad. And I also loved all of those creative activities when I was a little girl. I was happy to have just paper and crayons, and that was just I made my day. And so yeah, I also always enjoyed creative activities like that, drawing, watercolor. So and I'm so sad to hear that you stopped because of some negative experiences. Don't let that stop you. Go back and listen to your guides and go back and do what makes do the artwork and all that to make you happy. Don't pay attention to what others think or say about your artwork. You okay? I'm sorry, Diana. Do you have anything to add? I thought you were on. Okay, and I'm glad Linda is back now. Okay, so yes, go back and go back to your those lovely creative activities. So I hope that helps you, Stephanie. I love that image you have too on the your avatar there, your thumbnail. Okay, for Linda, I have Maria has perfect health for you.
So Maria doesn't want to be stereotypical, but she wants to know if she was ever royalty, a queen. Was Amos there? My current guardian angel I shared PLs, past lives with? Okay. So Amos has been your, just so that I understand, so I have it clear in my head. Amos is your guardian angel, and he's been with you through multiple lifetimes. Is that correct? Do I understand that correctly? Okay, thank you. So a royalty, a queen. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, Maria. Um, this is a long, long, long time ago. I'm seeing, okay, do you know the island of Crete? There's a palace on it that's being excavated. The palace, well, they don't know what they don't know what the the Minoans called the palace, but nowadays it's called the Palace of Knossos, and it's they they found all kinds of wonderful things there. You should look it up. So I see lots of sailing ships, and you're living in a palace, and it is a palace. It's beautiful, and the interior, like every wall, is painted with the most gorgeous art. Oh, it's beautiful. And out of every window, you see this incredible view of ocean and sky and uh, and land. It's just incredibly beautiful. And yeah, you're the king's wife. You don't actually have any ruling powers, quote unquote, as such. We're talking about like 5,000 years ago, okay? 4,000. I'm not sure on the dates, but like a really long time ago. Um, Before classical Greece, let's put it that way. So, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. And and you're very wealthy. You have lots of slaves. Um, the island itself is very wealthy. No one lives in poverty on that island because there's so much trade. You get trade from Egypt, you get trade from mainland Greece, you get trade from various other islands all over the place. North Africa. Well, yeah, if you have trade from Egypt, you'd have trade from Morocco and from other places. And anyway, it's a very wealthy place because of all that trade. Huh. You're wearing the finest of linen from Egypt. You wear the finest of cotton from Egypt. Uh, it may not be linen, actually. It may not be cotton. I mean, it's something else. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's silk. You wear the finest of fabrics anyway, and they're also wildly decorated and embroidered and embellished and just uh, gold metallic. It's amazing. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on is that even though you don't have the power of ruling anything, um, you have a great deal of sway with the king. And so people come to you with petitions so that you can persuade the king to their agenda. And you're very careful about how you do that because it's kind of a precarious. I mean, you have a good position. You're not going to be like, you're not going to be turfed. That would never happen. Like, he's not going to dump you, okay? But you have to be circumspect in how you sway the king, because you're very aware that your credibility is finite. How do I say? No, that's not quite right. That if you make a mistake and back the wrong person or persuade him to a project that's not, ends up being a real disaster, you know that you will have a great deal of difficulty getting him to trust you again. And so far he trusts you because you've done very well in advising him and in introducing him to people and telling him about stuff. He does have a sort of a council. I mean, it's not formally part of the government because the government is basically him, but he has advisors. And they're jealous of you because he listens to you more than he listens to them. Well, you have 3 kids together, 3 kids. 3? 3. There's a couple of other kids around the palace that are your husbands from slave girls. That's just how it was. They're well treated. They are treated almost like royalty, almost like his legitimate children with you. Almost, but not quite. They won't inherit. They will inherit wealth, but they won't inherit titles. Like, they're not in the line of succession, is what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on because it's a really interesting life, and I have a particular interest in Crete and Minoan civilization, but I'm not going to hijack the show to do that. So that's what I have for you, Maria. I didn't see any sign. My fault. I didn't look for Amos, but he must have been there counseling you and advising you because you were able to counsel and advise the king so effectively. Yeah. I didn't see Amos. I mean, he's an angel. Why would I see him? I wasn't looking for him. I was looking on the earthly plane. I'm inferring his presence because of how well you were able to advise the king, your husband. It was a good life. It was a vacation life, basically. I mean, tricky because of court intrigue, but a vacation life nonetheless. That just made it interesting. He is human. Oh, I thought he was your guardian angel. I asked that. Oh, okay. I don't know. Was he your husband in that lifetime?
Amos.
He wasn't your husband. He was someone else in the court. Your husband's advisor. Yeah. Yeah, he was your husband's advisor. You didn't have a personal relationship with him. Your relationship with him was through your husband. Yeah, that's all I have.
That was nice reading. Thank you, Linda. And for Diana, we have. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong spot here. I'm sorry. We have CJ. I can't hear you, Diana. I still cannot hear you now. Let's try one.
Are you muted, Diana?
maybe the phone took over. Maybe you have to. So, not yet. Okay. It's showing that you're.
It was working 5 minutes ago. What the
Okay.
heck, eh?
It's showing that you're not connected. Your mic is not connected. When I click on the microphone symbol here from my side, it's saying your microphone is not connected.
There. Can you
Okay.
hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Great. Okay,
There.
so I have
What
CJ for
the?
you.
What the?
It's one of those days.
None of this.
Okay, I got booted.
That, CJ. Okay, let me see. So I see you dressed in older nun garb, as in early 1800s, late 1700s, early 1800s, and I'm seeing it's that Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Poland, Lithuania, within that realm. The Slavic, let's just say the Slavic nations. Not sure. It looks like a Felician nun, which is well, Polish nuns, but it just could be a similar habit. It's long, heavy black garb, brown garb with a black veil, cowl, headpiece. The whipple is very tight around the throat. So they're first showing me you as a postulant. You were you would have chosen to be a nun anyway, but your family had to insist that you be a nun. But you were already a very devout child. So it was easy to follow the vows, even as a postulant. And then as a novice, you were involved with children from higher courts, let's say, children from wealth, particularly with the girls, to be teaching them the finer things of being a lady, such as art and embroidery. But also, you were teaching them to read, which at that time was becoming more of the norm. I am hearing a foreign language. It's like a cross between Ukrainian and Czechoslovakian. I'm recognizing some of the words because Diana knows Polish a little bit. There's something going on behind your left ear now that keeps telling you about this life you had. What are you are getting information about it yourself? You became the abbess. Keep hearing Kunagunda. Saint Kunagunda. So she is the patron of the order you had joined. You have a 15-decade rosary at your hip and attached to your belt on display all the time, but you're always on the beads. Ooh, you've had 2 lives this way. They're back to back. So late 1700s, early 1800s, you passed on, came right back, and went again into a family that took you into the convent. This time you're looking more like the Sisters of Clare, Saint Teresa of the Little Rose, France, Belgium. You're in Belgium. Again, you rise to stewardship, but you go early into a cloistered situation. Nursing. You were nursing, sister. I see you working with hospitalized, very ill people with many kinds of disturbances, including emotional, mental health. It's the beginning of the time where hysteria is a thing. You loved that life, and you must still feel this connection strongly yourself. They keep showing me your left ear, and that's the feminine spiritual side. So I hope that helps.
That was a great reading. Thank you, Diana.
Thanks, Diana.
Now it's
I
time
want
for
to
us.
just jump. Sorry,
Go ahead.
I just want to explain parallel reality recollection. If you're still here, I just want to let you know that you have been timed out on my channel. I absolutely will not tolerate that kind of trolling. I call it trolling. Don't tell us about our past lives. If you want to talk about past lives, start your own channel and do it on your channel. We're doing the readings here, and you're interfering with our audience and with our task, our mission, if you will. If you have a mission, don't do it in my channel. Don't do it in my chat. Do it on your own. Okay.
Yes,
So yeah,
that's
sorry. It's just something
yeah.
that really it really
Yeah.
grates me, you know,
Yeah,
to see
I
that.
understand. And we've been seeing this in the other channels because we are part of a big community here. And
Yeah.
um, you're welcome to be in the
Uh-oh,
chat. Yeah, she'll be
we've
back.
lost Diana.
Yeah, you're welcome to be in the chat when you're a subscriber and you're adding uh, to the community. But this is
Contributing.
what you're doing is like a self-promoting thing, and it's not, it's
Well,
unsolicited. And you can do that on
and
your own
and
channel.
yeah, and we do promote each other. We do
Yeah.
support each other. So it's not like we're not supporting you, but what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing is really destructive. So please stop. You can stay and listen. I don't mind, but you are timed out on my channel. And if you do this again, I will ban you outright. So
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah.
you're not invited to do your own readings for people in the chat. That is absolutely not acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, they'll be self-promoting and it is distracting, it is interrupting what we're doing. And so, yes, thank you. Yeah, we're a big supportive community here, but we have our boundaries too. So
Yeah.
we do have
Yeah, we do
boundaries.
promote each other. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I haven't seen, I mean, Diane puts her channel up and we're happy about that. And if there's anybody, um, uh, Gerald, you
Yes.
know,
Yes.
we're happy to support our chatters, but
Mm-hmm.
not the way you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glad you're back, Diana.
All I kept hearing is while you were talking
Yeah.
Mm.
to the person in timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wouldn't
Yeah.
stop. I couldn't even exit
Oh,
StreamYard.
wow.
I had to close
Huh.
everything.
That's weird.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, because I got booted, I have to do the whole share screen again. And
Okay.
hang on just a second here.
Yeah, we'll be choosing.
Share.
So you
Oh,
got booted and we all got I see. Sorry, I'm slipping down too far in this chair.
okay. Okay, it
All
should
right, so
show
let's
up any second now.
three more
There
names.
we are.
So say hi in the
Okay.
chat to let us know you're still here, whoever is chosen, and
Yeah, and when you hear your name called, please start typing in your question. Because Viviani, I'm going to have to send. No, I don't want a reading. Thanks. That's twice in
hi, spiritual
2
guardian.
days that
Nice
I
to
got
see
pulled,
you.
and I don't want to read. Oh, Kim,
And hi,
Red
Anna.
Dragon.
Already. So.
Kim, please put in your question.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have
Michelle.
Michelle.
Type in your question, please, Michelle. And Red Dragon. Mm-hmm.
I think Venus and Tamer. Congratulations, Tamer. I keep thinking that that's not how you pronounce your name. Is it Tamir? Please just let me know in the chat how badly I'm mangling your name, and I apologize for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a question already. Oops.
Okay.
I have Red Dragon's question.
Okay, and I'm still catching up to the comments.
Mm-hmm. Oops. So we need.
Whose question do we have?
We have Red Dragon.
Sorry, we
question,
have.
So we need.
Yeah, of course. Red Dragon. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you have to leave, Pierrette. Low battery. Yeah, that sucks big time.
And Tamara mentioned
Tamara and Michelle?
mentioned the pronunciation there for you, right there.
Oh, yeah? Where? I gotta find it.
It's on the screen now.
I'm lagging so badly.
Hi, Pooja.
Tomer. Okay, thank you, Tomer. I appreciate that. There's Michelle's question.
Mm-hmm. So just one more
And
question.
hi, Pooja.
Hi, Michelle. I'm not sure I understand that question. I need my DNA this life.
Okay, I remember that.
Okay, waiting for one more question to go through.
Yeah. We have Kim's, we have Michelle's, and we're waiting for Tomer. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gratitude's a great thing to feel.
Yes.
Gratitude and joy make life so much better.
I wrote a couple pages on my gratitude journal today. I unfortunately forgot to do this a couple days in a row, but I got caught up. Wrote a little more today. It's a dedicated journal to just gratitude. To gratitude, not just gratitude.
It's amazing how much better doing that, how much your perspective improves and your overall, um, just your overall outlook, how much it all just, I just feel happier doing the exercise, doing that exercise of gratitude when I get up in the morning. Tomer,
We need your question, please.
yeah, but Michelle, I have to say, I don't, since, well, I don't know if I'm going to get your question, but I don't understand it either.
Yeah, I don't
Because
understand it.
DNA is not related to your soul. Is that what she means? Is her heritage, her spiritual heritage?
I think, like star seeds, etc.
Yeah, that's probably what she's asking.
Diane just said, Michelle, are you asking for places where you have had your past lifetimes? And yes, that's what Michelle wants to know, is places where she's had past lifetimes. Okay. All right. Okay.
And just a reminder that we also offer private readings, and our information is in the description of the video if you ever wish to reach out to any of us to have a private reading. It will be lovely.
Everybody's links are in the show descriptions, in the show notes.
Yes.
Good for you, Diane. That's a very good puzzle solving.
Yes.
Tamara, are you having trouble figuring out what you want to ask?
I don't know if he's still connected
Because
I'm not getting a reply.
you know what? You know what? If you'll read for Kim, if you'll read Kim's question, Viviani, I will keep my eye on the chat for Tamara's question. Okay?
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and start with
Because we're
Kim.
almost an hour in.
Okay. Hi, Kim. Any past life I need to know now from my husband? Okay. That's interesting. There, the first image I saw for you, Kim, it's they're showing me this a very large bowl of rice being rinsed, and that was to prepare. And then later on, I saw um, like sushi rolls, and it was about preparing that the food preparation. And okay, Linda should be back soon. Food preparation. Oh, I see Nathan has to go. Take care, Nathan. Nice to see you here. And I got Tomer's question. And then I just heard that that food preparation, that process was feeding. You know, the food was, of course, feeding the body, but it was also feeding the soul because it was a beautiful, delicate process of the whole procedure of preparing the food. Was very satisfying, very brought you a lot of joy. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, food is joy. Food is nurturing the body and soul. And I see, hands molding the food, continue. And then serving the people that there were so many people being served before it was just you. I heard attention to detail and loving what you do, feeding the soul. Past life in Asian countries. Different pace of life. Okay, and that was the thing too, the part of the message, the different pace of life, of enjoying that when you're eating, enjoying that, and not like chugging the food or eating so fast because you're hungry, but it's the whole, enjoying the process, enjoying the moment, savoring that the food and the moment. Let's see if I can have any. Oh, hi, Scorpio Mama.
I'm going to ask people to please type in hashtag read again because I lost the connection when I left, when I got booted. It didn't just boot me, it booted the giveaway tool. So please just all type in hashtag read, even if you've done it before, because
Yes.
because of the disruption in the connection. Okay. So
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, type it any way you want, mixture of both, be creative.
Yeah, as far as there's no space in between, you're all good.
Yeah.
Hi, Nancy Ray. I forgot to say hi to you before. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Yeah, and it's 555 too. So that was the message, Kim. It was about nurturing yourself and enjoying the moment and having that connection with the food and the culture and the being in the moment. That's what I got for you. So I hope you enjoy the message. Thank you so much for being here. And now for uh, Linda, we have Tomer.
Did we do Michelle? Okay, Tomer, you want any information regarding your family's ancestral roots? We do not know much about our ancestors before the 20th century. Where did they come from? Tomer, I'm hearing that your family, people in your family, I mean, maybe not your whole family, because, people marry in and marry out and so on and so forth. So a family is always like a big flux, right? But there's people in your family who escaped a massacre of some kind. I think you live in Turkey. I seem to recall you saying you lived in Turkey some time ago. And so I'm wondering if this might be the Armenian genocide in 1915, 1916, something like that. But members of your family escaped a massacre and settled in the area where they are now. But I'm also seeing people who come from further north. Oh, further north, like Romania, maybe Ukraine, maybe Bulgaria, Hungary, Macedonia, those kinds of places, quite far away. But it's that element of your family that escaped the massacre that's they're saying we did it so you would have a future. We did it so that you could live. We escaped with our lives, not for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. And the sacrifice was worth it. Your ancestors, like as a whole, your family is really pretty joyful. In terms of being able to actually track down, I don't very much anymore, but I have done genealogy and in Eastern Europe, I don't know anything about Turkish, okay, but in Eastern Europe and in parts of Germany and Romania, there's not much on the national level that you can access. Like sometimes they don't even have a national, birth and death and marriage registration. So, and certainly some of them don't have it before the 20th century. So you may have to go to the villages and look to see if there's anything in school registrations or church records. I'm hearing church records. So that's a lifetime sort of task, going from village to village and looking in the churches. But in many places in Central and Eastern Europe, that's what you have to do. And I know nothing about Turkey. Your grandparents. Okay, you believe your grandparents migrated to Turkey from somewhere else. Okay, so then you want to look at civil records. I mean, you actually can find it, death records. If you can get a death certificate, that'll usually give you a place of birth. So that would be the first place to look. And as grandchildren, in most countries, you can get a death certificate for a grandparent. You can't just sort of get a random death certificate for somebody, right? Like you have to, unless it's like more than some places 100 years old. In Canada, it's 100 years. It's, I believe, 100 years to get a death certificate, unless you can say, I'm their grandchild. You don't have any ancestral records? No, but you must have death certificates, right? I mean, you kind of, well, maybe not. I mean, I guess not if you
If
don't.
they hurried out, there may not be a record, but
Yeah. So
Ancestor.com,
says that,
there's a lot to
yeah,
be said for Ancestry.com, Ancestry.com, whatever it is.
yeah.
I mean, we found family that we didn't know were family. And my brother does all the work, not me. But
Yeah.
Arabic letters,
Okay.
which
So,
but
yeah,
somebody can
you'll have to
translate
find
for you. Just go to a
somebody will
library.
translate. Yeah.
Go to a library, a public library, and there'll be somewhere, some way, someone who can help you or put you onto the right website, etc., to get those
Yeah.
things translated for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomer says they suspect some of their ancestors came from the Middle East or Egypt. Yes, absolutely. Could also be Italy. I'm getting Italy, Greece,
Well,
because the Mediterranean is a great big melting pot. Okay, when you look at the DNA, if you have the ancestry, if you're able to get an ancestry DNA test and you look at your DNA, I mean, everybody is a big melting pot in themselves. Okay, especially people in that area, because there's been, hundreds of thousands, well, at least 100,000 years of human settlement and war, of course.
and don't be surprised if a little Japanese doesn't come in.
Play, love, remember, go to familysearch.org. And yeah, there's records back to the 1500s for Great Britain and France and Germany. And Thomas says that most population directorates were burned down like 100 years ago. Yeah, that was a pretty hot time in your country. Yeah. Start with play, love, remember, start with familysearch.org and see how far you get. Tomer, I think your best bet would be to start with the death certificates and then go back to the marriage certificates and see where they were married, and because they died recently, right? I mean, within the last 20 years. So maybe, I don't know, but I think so. It feels like it. So see if you can get a hold of their death certificates and take a look at those. And even if they're written in Arabic, somebody will be able to translate it for you. And there's almost always a place of birth on there. So you can't trace back more than 100 years ago.
Yeah, that was a great reading. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Diana, I have Michelle's question for you. And you understood better than us anyway.
I need my DNA this lifetime, but also for others. I am new to this. Yes, Michelle. So you're interested in basically the same question that we were dealing with.
She wants to know the locations of her past lifetimes. She clarified it a little later.
Well, maybe you're Okay, so I am getting a samurai elder, one of the wise men. Long Fu Manchu, narrow, long beard, long nails, top knot. And this is not at the end. This is looking like it's 1500s, 1600s. Wow, and now they're showing me Genghis Khan fighting against him. Oh, there's just this pale silhouette. Now they're saying to take you to your star seed, but this could be a tall white, man, it was the profile and so pale. I can't tell you if it's Andromeda or what's the other one? The Nordics. Arcturians. Thank you. But that it goes back that far. Phantom of the Opera. These faces that they keep showing me are just like certain highlighted facial aspects, but there's like no visible feature for the eyes, just where they should be. Like the eyelids are there, but you can't see that the eyes are closed. It's just, they keep showing me these. These are death masks. Okay, going to the Roman times. Death masks were common with royalty and were done in many, many different cultures. And because I see a laurel headband, you know, Hail Caesar type of a thing, we're going to go there as well. But your star seed is, it could be Andromeda or Arcturian. And then coming into Roman times. There's a long heritage in that area. Also showing Egypt. Not so much that you weren't here, but they're not pointing out anywhere, say during the times of Yeshua, that you were in the vicinity. He was in, they're not showing that. They don't want to come out of that arena. They want to stay in Rome, in Greece, in Egypt. in that part of the Mediterranean. Now they've gone south to Australia. So because they're showing me death masks and the laurel headdress, this is of royalty. Or of stature. Professor, oh, Plato, Homer. They're rattling off all of these names of that teaching pantheon of the beginning times of astronomy, astrology. But it was at a time when women were still acceptable. This is Toga era, but this is women are accepted into learning arenas for discussion of these things, for mathematicians, the sciences, the exploration of it. Now they're showing me Snow White. Why are you showing me Snow White? As time went by, you continued on this honorable place. Okay, honorable isn't the right word. Exalted. And that you were an honorable person no matter where you were. But you kept falling into an exalted position, which now they're showing me back up in whichever life. In your star seeds. I don't know how to put this. You were in that position, in that place, in those early days of your existence. That set the stage. They're not showing me anything where you had to take on a role of abuse. I'm sorry, but that's all I'm getting. And Diane G can probably help you connect the dots on your starseed connections. Girls, you got anything?
And I was preoccupied with responding a couple comments in the chat. And hi, Annie Bear. But you're right about the that was a great message, and you're right about also having her check with Diane G. Please, Diane, if you're here, please post your channel. And hi, Maureen. Hi, Mary Starshine. Diane G has a great channel, and you really enjoy her readings. Yes, Diane G is here. So yeah, please post your channel so more people can subscribe.
I saw Bobby Fierro earlier. I don't know if he's still here, though.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. I was probably.
I missed it too. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great guy. I really enjoy his channel. So yeah, that was a great message.
I'll be on tonight.
Again, I saw you there recently. I didn't have a chance to watch the whole thing again, but that's great.
I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
I watched
tonight.
the interview. Was that Behind or the Cards or something like that? The name of the
Behind the Moon.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, there was
Cards. Maybe it was Behind the Cards. I can't remember.
I listened to a little bit while I was doing some stuff around the house, and it was really really lovely conversation.
Hilarious.
Yeah. How are we for
Diane, you're
time?
very.
Mhm.
We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes. We've done 6 readings. Um, uh, we can do 2 more if you want.
Okay, let's do 2 more then.
Yep. Linda gets around. That's right. She
Yes.
does. Okay. So,
And
so I'm
and just a
going to do it
reminder
again.
for everyone to please make sure you subscribe to our channels, and if you leave a comment after the live stream is very helpful to us. And we are here every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Pacific Time.
Oh, spiritual garden, aren't you sweet? Okay, this is your last chance,
Thank
Pete.
you. Go ahead.
What,
I'm sorry.
where did it go? What happened to that?
Chat
I
is
had
moving
it all set
fast.
up. Where is it? Oh, this is like really
These solar flares are killing us tonight. We should get a 10 by now, right? I mean, let's get some
No, I'm
6.
talking about my share screen.
Okay, so
Yeah, no kidding. The I lost the giveaway tool. Well, lost the giveaway tool. I had it set up to share screen, and now. Okay, let me try this way. Oh, here we go. Why are there 2 of me? Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Where do I keep going?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, it
I've tried 2
happens.
different ways of presenting. Where did Diana go?
Where Diana was
Okay,
going.
so it's telling me that the page has become unresponsive.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Diana's blank.
Diana is back on. I can see Diana.
Diana is blank.
I can see Diana from my
Okay.
end here. So now she's gone, but she'll come back. Oh, what a
Oh, I can see
night.
Diana on my phone. I just can't see her on the. What the heck? What the actual heck? Okay, I don't know. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, I might be able to actually do this. Okay, hang on. Come on. See, now it's just the 2 of us. Where did Diana go?
She got disconnected. She'll probably be back.
Okay,
And I want to
share
say hi
screen.
to
Here we
Victor
go.
from Truth Wave Energy, and hi Carmen, Horses Trigger Hope. Lovely to see you all here. And Erin, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier. It's always lovely to see you.
Okay, we're drawing. Yay! This might work.
It's been an evening of crazy stuff going on here.
Get the share screen set up because it doesn't want to do anything for me today. I honestly
Yeah, I see
do
Mangled
not
Unicorn
know. There
1.
we go. Okay. Mangled unicorn.
You seem to win every week.
And
Hashtag read. For
good for
those
you,
who
mangled unicorn. Go and buy yourself a lottery
lucky,
ticket.
yeah, lucky girl.
Go and buy yourself.
Red Dragon won too, and won again.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Spiritual Garden, please type your question.
Spiritual garden.
Yes, please type
Yes,
your
both
question.
Mangled Unicorn and Spiritual Garden. We need your questions so we can read for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
and that's it for,
Yeah,
man,
that's it
what
for
a
tonight.
tough show this has been. Okay,
I know it's the solar flares are
and where,
killing us tonight.
okay, I got Mangled Unicorn question
Mm-hmm.
and Spiritual Garden. We just need yours.
Would you like to start with her and I keep an eye on the spiritual garden for her
Sure.
question?
Yeah,
Question.
we'll start with Mangled Unicorn. We've got her question. Hold on for just a second here. You're good at managing the questions. You're so good at managing the questions, Viviani.
Oh, thank
Have
you.
you had any lives? You are. Have I had any lives at sea or hear about one with my mom or dad? I know you see a variety. Yeah, I do see a variety of lives.
Mm.
At sea, I see I see a lifetime fishing for a living.
Mm.
If you meant like as a sailor, I love that. The force, yeah, I don't want the force with me. I just want like stable internet and a quiet Wanda. Um, I'm sorry, was this your question that I'm starting to read? Sorry.
No, it was for you. I said I'll keep on watching
Oh,
for.
okay.
Um,
Oh, okay. That's what I thought I heard, but I just, you know,
yeah, it's okay.
doubted
You're right.
myself.
I'm waiting for.
Okay. Um, Jacqueline, yeah, I see a lifetime as a fisherman. I see a lifetime trading, but that one's in Asia, and it's a really unusual looking boat, but it's a big ship, not a boat. It's a ship. Um, it's a big ship, and there's like cargo, and you travel around different ports. You go as far as India and Arabia. I know that's not what it's called, but the Arab, up there. You go like all the way around and up, and you damn near circumnavigate the globe. Um, uh, uh, Trade with Japan as well. You have a whole route. You go um, China, Japan, Indonesia, and then inland to these other ports that are along the coast of India. Two of them. I see two ports in India that you go to regularly, and each one of your voyages takes like a year. Uh, because of course, because you come and go with the winds, and the winds are going in that direction. That is so cool. I had no idea that that's how it worked. Whoa, big chills. So so yeah, so that's two lives. There's some more, but those were the first ones that I saw. But yeah, that the one that is actually a life at sea and not just earning your, like, not just as a fisherman coming and going land and sea. That was the captain um of that of that ship in so, somewhere in China, some coast, port on the coast of China. That, uh, yeah, wow, what a neat life that was. That was, yeah, the trade winds. That's what they're called. Is that why they're called trade winds? Was because that's what facilitated trade? Oh my God, mind blowing.
hmm.
Okay. Hi, River Merlin. Um, Sorry, I'm stuck on that life because it's so interesting. I'm trying to get out of it. Um, okay, So they're telling me that there aren't any other lives that were closely involved with the sea as that one. So yeah, I'm done. Hope that helps. Jacqueline, it's a very cool life. Absolutely not a vacation life,
Mm-hmm.
but very cool anyway.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Diane. Thank you, Linda. Uh, would you like to do this one, Diane, or
Glad to
you
see you,
want me?
Diane.
Sure, I can do
Oh, the
that.
dog is so
Just
cute.
spin the reel and tell me what you see. There is a lesson in all. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you too. That's a perfect attitude. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is you're in the life of a carny now. And that's exactly what they're showing me. You're a carny barker back in yeah 1800s, the latter part of the 1800s, in England. The streets, yeah, and gaslight is still the norm. um you have a what do they call them, calliope, the hurdy-gurdy. You have several musical instruments that you play, piano, just portable, well, portable for the time era, but not that transportable. It needed a big cart of its own. The hurdy-gurdy is the smallest thing you have. um but you have that wheel. Take a chance, take a chance.
Take a chance on
You're a
me.
male. Your wife is a tarot card reader.
Of course.
This is, yeah, right, this is the whole
Wow.
lunch wagon routine, gypsy wagon, if you will. And you're the traveling show. So you're not native to England, but that's where you are now. And it's been a very good place for you to be. You're successful, you're well liked, you're entertaining everybody. And so this is like a weekend event, but also you do bigger shows from time to time. But even if you're taking a break from that, you're still on the weekends going out and doing things to entertain and make a coin here and there. But you do rather well. Your wife is well liked. Her predictions are pretty much spot on. I want this tent. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Wow, that was pretty fun. That was a
That
lot of fun.
they're fading back, but it was a time when you really, really enjoyed what you were doing and everybody loved you. And your wife, your family, your kids came on. I don't know why, but my dog is sitting here eating a Kleenex. Her favorite pastime. Oh, Gloria.
That was a great reading. Thank you.
Well, it was very enjoyable. I want this tent.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to do this reading because I could see how much fun you had
Yeah.
giving this message. So thank you. That was our last for tonight.
Oh,
And
okay. Well, thank you.
yes, and so Diana, what are you doing next?
The dream show in a half an hour.
Okay.
And I'm on Thursday's going to be busy. I think. I have to coordinate times. I know I'm on with Gerald. Not sure of the time. I think it's 2. And then I may still be having a show with Callie Healer. And then I'm supposed to do mediumship with Allie and Joan, I think.
Oh, nice, nice. I love
So
that.
I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I have to coordinate my times to make sure that everybody's slot doesn't overlap, which I think that was the plan to begin with. I don't know. You know how this has been.
Yeah. I'm going to be live with simulcasting with John Beanie Thursday morning. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern time and 4:30 UK time, and 4:30 p.m. UK time, and is that 8:30 Pacific?
Now, where'd she go?
Yeah, it's crazy tonight.
We are
right?
all having some
I
problems
know.
tonight, aren't we?
So it's I love doing that every Monday and Thursday, and then next Tuesday we're here again, and Linda would be hosting. Do you have time to do a healing?
Yes, I
before you
sure
go?
do. I
Yeah,
sure do. We
please.
all need that.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let us close with the way we open. 3 deep breaths. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers the divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. So mote it be.
Lovely, thank you so much. And Linda, we need to know what you're doing next. If you could tell us.
Tonight at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. Thank you. I managed to rescue myself from the void of oblivion, or the ether of oblivion, the ethernet of, never mind. Anyway, tonight at 6, I'll be on with Bobby Fierro. I'll be simulcasting to my channel, but it's live on his. We're going to be reading past lives. He's going to use cards, and I'm going to use the Akashic Records, and so that should be pretty interesting. Kind of the same thing I do with Gerald, and but he's a different reader. He reads differently, so this should be a really interesting learning experience for me.
Yeah, sounds great.
A really interesting exploration. Tomorrow, Gerald and I at 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern, we're doing a show on, we're doing learning, I can't read, on learning decks. And I can't remember the name. It's Gerald's show. I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. But we're going to be talking about learning decks and what makes a learning deck for tarot, and how they're useful, and is it a real reading when you get one from a learning deck, all that kind of stuff. And at 2 o'clock, it's a busy week for me. Be patient. There's more. At 2 o'clock, I'm on with Diane G. It's live on my channel, simulcasting to Diane's Into the Ether. We'll be doing Akashic Records readings and clearings. On Thursday, on my channel, I have the great pleasure of welcoming Did someone say shenanigans? Britt, she'll be on my channel. We'll be talking a little bit, and then we'll be doing readings. Saturday at 1 o'clock, the 21st, the solstice, I think. I'll be on with Gerald and Deb. We're doing a creativity conversation, a conversation on creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And next Monday at 2 o'clock Pacific, self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance with Gerald. That's always a really popular program, really
Yes,
popular
it
show.
sounds
And
wonderful.
very. And
That, what time is that? Because I believe that's the one that Diana was trying to remember.
no, Diana's on Friday, I believe, with Gerald
And what
for
time
the
is that?
beekeeper show. I don't have it,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
probably two. It's
We
probably
cannot hear
two.
you,
But
Diana.
double check, you guys, on
Yeah.
Gerald's channel what time it's at, okay? Because I don't have that like in
Mm-hmm.
my head. Oh, we have to close the records. Yeah, we know.
Yes, I didn't forget. I was just, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Diane. Yeah,
She's better than I am for
I
remembering
was
that,
just trying
Diana. Diana.
yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a show about keeping bees. I don't really know what they're planning. I just know that it's about beekeeping. Okay.
Wait, this
Um,
this week?
We can look on Gerald's real fast, but let me go ahead
I
and
thought we
read
okay. No,
the
yeah.
closing of the records.
yeah.
So we offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you. The records are now closed. So yes, let me see.
Yes, a beekeeper show, Diane. Ouch.
I thought we
I just
were
about toppled my
live
leg.
and learn, right? Live and learn.
Laugh and learn. That's it. Laugh and learn.
That's Friday. I thought it was Thursday. Okay. You know,
Hey, don't take my word for it.
you
Do
know,
not wait a second here. I
I
got a
can't
shitty
find my.
connection. Listen,
Well, he's not. He doesn't have that posted yet. I see the next live is with Linda, and is the learning decks, and that's tomorrow at 2 p.m.
okay,
Eastern time.
yeah,
So you have to double check with Gerald, Diane. I mean Diana,
yeah,
because it's not
yeah.
showing there yet.
Oh, that's a really good suggestion. Play, love, remember. A visual on the future shows. I could do a spreadsheet. I can do
That would be a lot
a
of
spreadsheet.
work. I can't. I can't keep
Well,
on
my
That'd be
bees,
multitasking
hilarious.
right now. I have
my
so
bees
much
haven't
going on.
arrived yet. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gerald always does have something cool up his sleeve that he's really good to brainstorm
Yes.
with and to like
yes.
create new things. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
stream is always a lot of fun.
Hi, Bob. You just
And
joined just in time for us to say goodbye.
yeah, Bob, come back next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. But it's great to
Bob's
see
in
you here.
Australia.
Yeah. Okay. Australia is fun.
I miss
So.
spreadsheets. I never thought I'd say that. They're
All right. So
useful. What can I say?
I guess this is all we have for tonight. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you next week. Thank you all. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.